What is happening, PopWave fam? Get ready for a whirlwind of breaking news that's shaking up the world of politics, entertainment, and beyond. We've got major legal victories, shocking tributes, and political showdowns that you won't want to miss. Stick around, because this is PopWave. First up, a seismic victory for Aishwarya Rai Bachchan as the Delhi High Court grants her a powerful interim order protecting her image. We're diving deep into what this means for celebrity privacy and how this ruling could set a massive precedent for all public figures. Then, the nation is still reeling from the tragic loss of activist Charlie Kirk. We'll share the first public appearance of his grieving widow, Erika Kirk, in a moment of profound solidarity. Plus, President Trump and other major figures are preparing to honor Charlie Kirk's life and legacy. And in a stunning political confrontation, we're breaking down the fiery protest that erupted around President Donald Trump at a Washington, D.C. restaurant. What happened when demonstrators stormed the venue? We've got all the details. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan just scored a huge win in court. This is a massive moment for celebrity privacy. The Delhi High Court has issued an interim order that essentially says Aishwarya Rai Bachchan's photos and videos cannot be used without her explicit permission. This ruling is a direct response to a petition she filed, and it's not just a symbolic gesture. The court has also mandated that any objectionable content of hers that has been shared online without consent must be taken down within a strict 72-hour deadline. This is a powerful statement about a celebrity's right to control their own image and likeness in the digital age. The internet is buzzing with reactions, with many applauding Aishwarya Rai Bachchan's bold move to protect her privacy. Legal experts are weighing in, suggesting this could be a landmark case that significantly impacts how public figures manage their online presence and intellectual property. Fans are rallying behind her, celebrating this victory for personal autonomy. Prepare for more exclusive details that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Next, we're witnessing a nation's grief as we look at the first public moments of Erika Kirk. Woody Allen is making waves with his comments about Jeffrey Epstein. This revelation comes at a time when the world is still grappling with the fallout from Epstein's crimes and the circles he moved in. Allen, a legendary director, shared his experiences of attending dinners hosted by the disgraced financier, offering a surprising perspective on Epstein's public persona. Woody Allen, speaking to the Sunday Times, described Epstein as someone who couldn't have been nicer during a series of dinners he attended between 2010 and onwards. Allen recounted that he and his wife, Sunyi Pravin, were invited to these gatherings by a publicist, unaware of Epstein's true nature. He mentioned that the presence of illustrious people and even royalty at these events led him to believe Epstein was a substantial character. Allen also stated that Epstein claimed to be falsely imprisoned and was engaged in philanthropy by funding scientists and universities. Crucially, Allen maintained that he and his wife never witnessed Epstein with underage girls and that his girlfriend was always an adult. He also noted that Ghislaine Maxwell was not present at any of these dinners. The director's comments have sparked considerable discussion, particularly given Epstein's conviction for soliciting an underage girl and his subsequent arrest on sex trafficking charges before his death in prison. Online discussions are divided, with some defending Allen's right to share his personal experience while others express shock and disappointment. Many are questioning how such a figure could appear so respectable to prominent individuals, highlighting the complex web of social connections and deceptions involved. Stay with us as we uncover more shocking details about the figures connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Coming up next, we're addressing the impact of Lord Mandelson's appointment and the strong reaction from Virginia Giuffre's family. The family of Virginia Giuffre is speaking out powerfully against Lord Mandelson's former role. This situation sheds light on the deep-seated issues surrounding accountability and the vetting of public officials, especially in the wake of the Jeffrey Epstein scandal. The Giuffre family's statement is a direct challenge to the system. Virginia Giuffre's brother, Sky Roberts, has stated unequivocally that Lord Mandelson should never have been appointed as the UK ambassador to the United States. In an interview with the BBC, Roberts expressed that this appointment speaks to how deep the corruption goes in our systems. This strong assertion comes after emails surfaced showing Lord Mandelson had sent supportive messages to Epstein during his legal troubles. Business Secretary Peter Kyle acknowledged that it was highly unlikely Mandelson would have been appointed if the full extent of his relationship with Epstein had been known. While there's no suggestion Mandelson ever met Virginia Giuffre, his sacking has intensified scrutiny on the vetting process. The family's activism is fueled by the tragic loss of Virginia Giuffre, who took her own life in April after years of fighting for justice. Her sister-in-law, Amanda Roberts, powerfully questioned why it takes survivors to constantly expose wrongdoing for accountability to occur, stating, "Our governments have allowed these people to hold their status and their title without shame." The public reaction has been a mix of outrage and calls for greater transparency. Many are demanding a thorough investigation into how individuals with known associations to Epstein could attain positions of power. The Giuffre family's bravery in continuing to demand accountability is resonating widely. But the Epstein scandal continues to unfold with even more explosive revelations. Get ready for the latest on Prince Andrew and the incriminating emails that are now under the microscope. Prince Andrew is facing intense new scrutiny as U.S. lawmakers delve deeper into Jeffrey Epstein's network. This development reignites a scandal that has already deeply impacted the British monarchy and global power structures. The focus is now on a trove of previously undisclosed emails that could have devastating consequences. Reports indicate that over 100 emails between Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein are now under examination by congressional investigators. These messages are part of a vast collection of documents being reviewed in the U.S. Congress. Sources warn that the release of these emails could be far more damaging than the recent Peter Mandelson scandal, suggesting they are embarrassing and incriminating. The investigation is a part of a larger congressional review of the Epstein files, which includes a 50th birthday book compiled by Ghislaine Maxwell. Prince Andrew's past association with Epstein, including allegations of sexual abuse by Virginia Giuffre, has long been controversial. Despite settling a civil suit with Giuffre, the scrutiny continues. Giuffre's family, speaking out after her tragic death, has called for a full investigation into Prince Andrew, emphasizing that every single person deserves to be held to the fullest extent of the law. Some of the alleged emails already surfaced in legal documents, including one from 2015, where Andrew allegedly asked Ghislaine Maxwell for specific questions to ask you about Virginia Roberts. Prominent attorney David Boies believes there is enough evidence for a serious prosecutorial investigation into Prince Andrew. Lawmakers are preparing to subpoena additional documents and witnesses, and figures like Donald Trump, who also had ties to Epstein, may be called to testify. The implications are immense, with many anticipating that these emails could finally bring long-buried secrets to light. The world is watching to see if Prince Andrew and others connected to Epstein will finally face full accountability. That's all the explosive news for today. We'll be right back with a quick recap and our call to action. And that's a wrap on today's PopWave Rundown. We saw Aishwarya Rai Bachchan win a major privacy battle, witnessed the poignant first public appearance of Erika Kirk following the tragedy of Charlie Kirk, and broke down the intense protest outside President Donald Trump's dinner. Plus, we dove into the escalating scrutiny surrounding Prince Andrew and those explosive Epstein emails. Make sure to smash that like button if you found this update valuable, subscribe to PopWave for your daily dose of breaking news, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single second of the action. Let us know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. See you next time.